Some days we might ask ourselves, what am I going to do today? Same routine, same breakfast, same traffic, same job and problem, but not for today. Today you are here because you have chosen to be an effective leader. When your friends are there on the bed, your family is having the breakfast, you have chosen this particular meeting, which shows the support to the Toastmasters family. Happy Sunday morning to you all. My dear district leaders and my dear Toastmasters. I am Nevin Manyuran. Welcome you to Division D Educational Series, Leadership Across Borders, Chapter 2, Breaking the Ice, Reaching the Peak. Let me remind you the Toastmaster International and District 127 mission. Empowering the individual to become more effective communicators and leaders. We build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. The rules to follow. Avoid taboo topics, either switch off or keep the phone in silent. In case of fire, please find yourself the next available fire exit and escape. With that note, let me hand over the baton to the next person. He is a dedicated, passionate Toastmaster since 2020, Director Division D, past Area Director, Area 25, past President of God's Own Toastmasters Club, held various ExCom positions in different clubs. Presently, he is working with Oster Jubilee Medical Center since last 18 years as an internal medicine specialist and diabetologist. His passion is music, movie, and motion. That is travel. That is none other than Toastmaster Dr. Prashant. Please help me to welcome Toastmaster Dr. Prashant. Over to you.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms. That was Toastmaster Nevin Manyuran. He is a Toastmaster since 2022, presently working as General Manager at Bhagwan International Group. He is instrumental in revitalizing Bhagwan's International Group Toastmasters Club. He is currently Assistant Director in Area 16 under Division D. He is President of Bhagwan's International Toastmaster Club presently. Give him a big round of applause. Good morning, Toastmasters, dignitaries, and guests. Vision without action is a daydream. Action without vision is a nightmare. We at Division D, in collaboration with the PQ team, is on a journey to look at how we can effectively translate our vision to actual steps with meaningful outcomes. It's my pleasure to be here before you on this day of the second session in the series, Building Leaders Across Borders. We aim to empower our members with valuable skills and insights that will enhance their growth in communication, leadership, as well as in their professional and personal growth. 3 weeks back, we conducted a session called Legacy in Action, where our past district directors shared their wisdom, expertise with our emerging leaders. Today, the session Breaking the Ice, Reaching the Peak will help you to ignite your enthusiasm and desire to become the prestigious Distinguished Toastmaster Award, and also learn about how to give an icebreaker speech, which is the first step in the beginning of the journey. Welcome you all to this wonderful session. Let me welcome our special guest today, Toastmaster Agnik Bose, DTM Rajendra Varma, who have joined us from Oman, and also DTM Roshan Lewis joined us from Bahrain. A big round of applause to this dedicated Toastmaster. Looking forward to seeing this energy and excitement as we kick forward. Let us learn, share, and grow together. Once again, welcome you all to this exciting, inspiring, informative session. Now, let me invite our dignitaries present here to give the felicitation. Actually, our district trios, they are traveling. So they have conveyed their blessings to me already. So since they are not here at this moment, we will call as and when they log in. So let us move to the business directly. Let me invite our master of ceremony this morning. She is the mother of Olivia Ravi, rising star in Gavel Club, a Toastmaster since 3 years, serving as Sergeant at Arms in Friends of Toastmasters, Friends of Yoga Toastmasters Club. She is an aviation professional, currently associated with Cathay Pacific Airways. She has another daughter called Sophia and a lovely husband. She likes to travel and spend time with friends. She is none other than Toastmaster Betsy Ravi Philip. Please help me to welcome the Master of Ceremony this morning, Toastmaster Betsy Philip. Give her a big round of applause. Once again, welcome and thank you for being with us this morning.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Dr. Prashant, for this lovely introduction. It has boosted my spirit. Thank you. Good morning and welcome everyone who have gathered here to make this educational session an impeccable journey. This is the second chapter of the journey where breaking the ice to
DTM.
Nobody is saying. I think everyone is sleeping.
Reaching the peak.
Distinguished
Yes.
Toastmaster.
We are going to learn how we can develop our leadership skills from zero to zenith, breaking the ice to leading the highest path. And we have got so many inspiring leaders here. To name a few, it's there, it's going to wind up. I will be showing up and I will be helping you with that as we keep moving. So, my dear friends, I would like to say, first of all, it gives me immense pleasure to see so many distinguished Toastmasters have gathered on this Sunday to make this day a fruitful one. And we have all chosen this Sunday. We can invest this Sunday somewhere else, but we have decided to invest on ourselves. Why? Because we want to grow. We want to learn the leadership skills. Even it can be a small firm where we are working or a huge place where a mass is there where we are leading it. But have you ever wondered if we don't have a good communication skills, if we don't have an emotional intelligence, how we can cultivate that trust with the people and how they will determine our leadership skills so that we can inspire us. So that's the reason we have gathered here to learn how we can take our leadership skills from zero to zenith, breaking the ice to making it to the highest peak. And we have got so many leaders to help us here. Now I am going to introduce a multifaceted, dynamic leader, an iconic in the Toastmasters fraternity, who has spread his presence not only in Southeast Asia, but also in Europe and United States of America. He has a decade-long experience in Oman, and he is currently serving as a general manager in one of the top-notch companies called Al Tasnim Group. Besides this, he has got a list of achievements, my dear. He's a DTAC champion in evaluation, representing District 105 in the year 2024 and 25. Runner-up in 2023. DTAC runner-up in international speech in 2024. And DTAC runner-up in table topics in 2025. Apart from this, he's also an avid traveler, a biker, a marathon. Are you not intrigued to know how he is doing his time management, how he is putting all these feathers in his cap? I am intrigued, and I would like to know how this personality, this celebrity, this legendary leader has achieved so much in his list. Please join your hands with a thunderous applause to welcome Distinguished Toastmaster Agnik Bose.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Betsy. Before I continue, may I know if I'm audible and visible to everyone?
Yes, you are.
Thank you once again. My goodness, such a beautiful introduction. I mean, you just summarized my entire lifetime in just one sentence, and that feels quite privileged. And I'm indeed humbled and honored to be part of such an amazing breakthrough. I must say, I mean, Distinguished Toastmaster is definitely a breakthrough in a Toastmaster journey. But what today division D127 division D is doing is something a breakthrough altogether. And I must congratulate all the leaders and all the dignitaries of part of this division of doing something beautiful, something across the borders. At times when people are fighting with borders, here you are citing an example of being together and Toastmaster as one platform across the world. And I'm honored, truly honored to be part of this Sunday morning. And that itself answers, Toastmaster Betsy, how I manage my time. This is how I manage my time. Doing good for people, doing good for everyone, and being good himself. So this is all about Toastmasters. But thank you so much once again for this honorary position, and also for the honorary time that I'll be spending the next 15 minutes of your time today. All right, so let's move on. Icebreaker. Yes, as I said, breakthrough is nothing but in Toastmaster fraternity. Breakthrough is being distinguished Toastmaster. But always remember, you need to take that one step forward to reach that breakthrough. And that one step forward is giving your icebreaker speech. So let me now share my screen to all of you. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
All right. So today I'll be talking to you about few things about icebreaker. Why an icebreaker matters. What are the common icebreaker mistakes that we need to avoid? Choosing the right icebreaker topic. And the most important part is to be relaxed and to be authentic. Now, if I have to start summarizing about icebreaker, let me just cite to you a very important anecdote for an icebreaker speech, and that is, you don't need to be perfect. You heard it right. When I'm saying that you don't need to be perfect, that is exactly the mindset that you need to carry yourself with when you're giving your first icebreaker. Now, first impressions count. It is undoubtedly, whether it is on the adult Toastmaster platform, or it's a professional platform, or even a personal gathering of your friends and families, the first impression definitely counts. So the moment you enter the room, people from an opinion about you has to be there. Okay, so it is a unique yet a remarkable opportunity that Toastmaster International gives us to break that ice. Now, undoubtedly, building connection is the most important part. Now, a lot of you, as you are new to Toastmasters, you will feel that, okay, I'm going to give the ice-breaking speech now. I have to be perfect. I have to give my best. No, not necessary. Also, there is another part of it when a veteran public speaker may not be from the field of Toastmasters International, but must have been a master of ceremony across various platforms, who would come and who would be thinking, oh, another rookie project. Do I really need to give this project of icebreaker? Yes, you need to, because in Toastmasters, you have invested your time to create that network. So it is indeed a vital professional skill for you to attend. What you break through within Toastmasters International definitely makes you up ahead in any other platform that you would like to go for. It is, as I said, from a veteran to an absolute rookie. This is quite relevant because when a speaker is giving their icebreaker speech, even for an audience, it's a very relevant because they also try to recap how they started their Toastmasters journey. And that helps them to get more connected to Toastmaster for a long journey. Undoubtedly, any speech, whether it is a speech on icebreaker or whether the speech that you are going to give at the annual convention, a personal story has got the biggest power for doing and inspiring people across the stages. So this is how the icebreaker definitely matters. The first impression count, the building connections, a vital professional skill, relevance for all types of speakers, and the power of personal stories to stay authentic. Now, I want you to think about that when you're going to give your icebreaker speech, these are the common mistakes. Try to avoid them. Again, these are not mandate, but if you're giving an icebreaker speech, I'm only trying to push you to be more relaxed and be more authentic. So do not overthink about the topic. Just think about one subject that you want to talk about from your personal story and go and quickly list it down and say it in front of the audience. General topics, try to avoid them. It's not mandate, but what happens when you speak general about how you were born, how your entire life was, then you joined college, then you came and started working. A
Toastmaster
lot of
Bose,
times. Yes?
the slide is not moving, it seems.
Is that so? Okay, okay. Let me just try to. Just a minute. Which slide are you at, if I may ask you?
You can see common icebreaker mistakes to avoid.
Yeah, you can see this, right?
This was yes, yes, we can.
Yes. Okay.
Is it possible you can share? You can do the screen sharing, the slideshow mode.
Slideshow mode, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, wait. Yeah, I'll do that. Hold on, please.
You can see on the.
Is this okay now?
Yes, yes, perfectly, perfect,
Perfect.
perfect.
Thank you for highlighting the mistake. All right, so let's get back to this. So as I'm saying about the icebreaker speech, try to avoid general topics. As I said, like, usually a lot of people that I have seen in icebreaker, they say from where they were born, how their childhood was, how the college was, how they got into the job. A lot of times this becomes a quite a monotonous way of talking about yourself, which might also reflect and might bore the audience. So what you should do is think about that specific moment that changed your life. I've seen a few of the very, very powerful ice-breaking speeches where they spoke about what made them join Toastmasters. So these are the kind of topics that you need to take about and speak in your icebreaker speech. Keep it very concise. Remember, it's a 6-minute speech. Count your words when you're drafting your speech. Count your words and ensure that the maximum number of words that is there in your speech does not exceed 600 words. Okay. Skip apologies, skip the overwhelming greetings and overwhelming thanks, because this 6 minutes is your 6 minutes on the stage and no one can stop you from what you want to talk about yourself. Okay, so try to avoid. You can always start the speech with a greeting, but that's it. Keep it as minimum to that. If you tend to forget anything that you're trying to say, no need to apology. If you're really overwhelmed about the opportunity that you got and you're giving your first icebreaker speech, keep it minimum to the greeting. No need of thanks, no need of greetings, because this 6 minutes, people want to know you. People don't want to hear your greetings to them. Okay. Another very important, not mandatory, is practice without notes. Now, what happens when I'm telling you about practice without notes? It prepares you as a public speaker, not as a reader. Okay, so if you can, for your icebreaker speech, avoid using notes. There are two reasons to this. One is that when you're using your notes, it also shares a point that you are not there being a confident speaker yet, but yes, you're on the journey. And when you're not using your notes, it gives a positive reflection telling that yes, you are a genuine speaker. You're indeed talking about your life. You're indeed talking about that moments in your life, which helps you connect strong with the audience. All right. So try to avoid this common icebreaker mistakes. One is overthinking of the topic. Avoid general storylines. Keep it concise. Skip all the apologies, greetings, thanks, and try to practice without notes. Now let's move to the next very important point, choosing the right icebreaker topic. Now, connecting through common ground. I'm sure by the time you've reached your icebreaker speech, you may have been guest for a few of the sessions where you have met the people over 1 or 2 times, and you have gotten to know about their life stories. For example, when I gave my icebreaker speech, I have been a guest for more than maybe 6 to 7 months already in Toastmasters. And every time I try to connect with the audiences, try to network with them, I hear about the stories of how people moved into Oman. And that helped me to jot down my story specific to this particular topic, which helped me connect to the audience right away. And I also shared my story of what made me change and what made me take the decision from moving from US or from Italy or from India into Oman. So that helps a lot. So try to use a story which gives a common ground with the audience to stay authentic to yourself and also helps you connect well to the audience. Effective icebreaker prompts. Yes, this is again a very important part of that. You can use about anything. As I said about my effective icebreaker prompt was the decision of moving into Oman. It can be anything. It can be about the city that you're born, how it helped you, or about your favorite pet whom you miss today. It can be anything, but use a particular one very prompt subject of your story to talk more about. As I've said earlier also, power of personal stories beats anything else, because when you're talking your icebreaker speech, you're letting the audience know who you are. Okay. Building trust for engagement. As you talk about your personal story, it helps you engage the audience. It helps the audience to build that trust in you that yes, this guy is a part of our team now and we know who he is or who she is. Lessons from other, very, very important. It's a story of a life. We learn a lot of things from our seniors. We learn a lot of things from our parents. We learn a lot of things from our teachers, from our colleagues. And it just gives a very beautiful anecdote within Toastmasters that Toastmaster is a platform that we continue to learn from everyone within our club. And that will only help the audience to reach out to you, to break that barrier and talk about you. Because if this icebreaker speech person or if this icebreaker speaker has learned something from others, I'm sure when we share something, I will learn something from him, or he or she will learn something from me. So as I'm recapping, choosing the right icebreaker topic, common ground, use effective prompt or subject, power of personal stories, building that trust and engagement, and lessons from others. Try to use these formats into your drafting of speech for icebreaker. Let's move to the most important part of your delivery of icebreaker. Be relaxed, be authentic. Embrace the imperfection that you have in you. Do not worry that if your pronunciation or enunciation is right or wrong. Do not worry if your hands are shaking on the stage or you are trembling to look into the eyes of the audience. Embrace this imperfection, because let me tell you, there are people within that audience who is waiting to help you grow in Toastmasters. So when you embrace your imperfection, you're showing your true yourself and letting others help you grow within Toastmasters. So it's okay. Let the flow go on. Let there be flaws. Go, I would say, to summarize it, flow with your flaws. Okay. Next is the danger of perceived perfection. As I said, you don't need to be perfect in icebreaker. So don't go with that heavy mind telling that, no, I have to be perfect. I have to show everyone that, yes, I'm a perfect speaker. Because when you start thinking like this, you will tend to forget what you've drafted. You will tend to miss on to those few strong anecdotes, and you will tend to give the audience a perceived notation about you that he's trying way too hard on the stage. Let him just be relaxed, let him just go on. So you will slowly drift away the audience in giving that perceived perfection about yourself. Authenticity builds trust, as I've already said in the previous in the topic of how you're going to draft your speech. Stick to the authenticity of yourself, and that will easily build a trust with your audience and with your evaluators. Future friendships. Toastmasters is undoubtedly one of the most beautiful platforms for networking, because you are going to make, let me tell you, you're going to make very, very strong friendship in Toastmasters. And that's the beauty of Toastmasters. The friendship gets built on its own as you go more and more on the stage, and as you're allowing people to know more and more about you. The power of relaxation. Relax, smile, share your unique experience of your stories, and trust me, easily you will become a very vital part of your club. So relax and be authentic, ladies and gentlemen. Embrace your imperfections. Do not let the danger of perceived perfection stop you. Authenticity definitely will build the trust. You're going to create very good future friendship within Toastmasters, and be relaxed. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's recap. Point number 1, choose intriguing aspects of your life. Your best topic is you. Select 2 or 3 fascinating subjects of your story and go ahead and draft that amazing icebreaker speech. Create a very cohesive narrative. It is your own story, so you are a narrator of your own lifetime. So I'm sure you're going to make it quite cohesive. Start with a strong opening about what you are, fascinating story which creates that curiosity within the audience to know more and more about you. Reflect on your experiences, and last but not the least, make it memorable. As I've said in the beginning, and with this I close my presentation. As I've said to you in the beginning, breakthrough in a Toastmaster fraternity is definitely being a distinguished Toastmaster. But to achieve that breakthrough, you must take the first step, and that first step is your icebreaker speech.
Thank you.
That's it from my side.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Agnik Bose, for such a detailed information. I'm truly inspired, and I strongly believe that everyone has got a good kickstart to begin with their icebreaker speech. And with these all tips, we are not only going to master in our icebreakers, but our successive levels of speeches also. It's a great boost to it. Thank you so much for the time and for preparing such a wonderful and deep slides for everyone to understand.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Now, furthermore, now we have mastered how to be polishing our icebreaker speech. Now, how we will be doing reaching the peak. We have another emblematic and legendary distinguished Toastmaster. To list down his achievements, believe me, I have to take 2 tablets of Memory Plus to remember all the achievements. And I was so inspired that I'm able to invite and I'm able to give introduction for such a legendary leader. Not only once or twice, he was 3 times the distinguished Toastmaster title he has obtained. Imagine how many speeches, how polished he is. And we are so privileged to have him in the stage. And his achievements, not only is donned with DTM, but so many VPPR roles, XCOM roles, VP Education, VP Membership, VP as a treasurer, and one more I'm missing. VP Membership, VP Education, VP Public Relationships, past area director, club growth coach. He's a club mentor, and he has also awarded the Education Excellence Award. In the president's role in the KCT, he has led the club to achieve the president's distinguished status. Oh my God, I was so inspired. Not only this, he is currently a member in 3 clubs. And then he has also a coordinator in our district pathway XCOM community. He has also mentored so many clubs. Then he's I'm forgetting, I'm sorry, because my Memory Plus is not working, I believe. So far, I remember. But I take immense pleasure in inviting a renowned entrepreneur and a trailblazer and an emblematic leader on this stage to give us his insights, how we can reach the peak. Please join your hands in inviting distinguished Toastmaster, Roshan Lewis.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day and Master of Ceremonies. script becomes only script when there are words. But when it goes to right person, it becomes introduction. Thank you for creating that wonderful introduction with your voice. We heard your voice. Thank you very much. Very good morning, Division D and District 127. On this Friday morning, I am connecting from Barron. It's lovely to see amazing souls here. As our Sergeant at Arms opened the meeting, he said, some people are sleeping, some people are having breakfast, but some people are here. Yes, some are very busy for food for stomach, but we are busy here, food for thought. That makes us passionate and learning, and also improves that learning is a continuous process. Thank you, Division D Director and your team for creating this wonderful learning process month after month. It's my privilege to be here with you all today. Thank you, Toastmaster Agnik Bose. You gave up wonderful snippets of ice breaking, the base in Toastmasters. Now let me take all of you to the peak. Hope I am visible and my audible as well as my screen is visible.
Yes, yes, very much. Very much.
Okay. Once again, thank you, Division D and District 127 for giving me this wonderful, amazing opportunity to be with you all. So let me show this picture. Any captions? I know early morning I'm reminding you chai. Any captions? You can unmute and share your thoughts.
A sour chai, because I see lemon over there as well.
Lemon.
Absolutely right. Sour chai, lemon. Anybody else? Any other comments? Captions?
A great start.
The great start. Wonderful. What a creative. The creative juices are flowing. Anybody else?
May I?
Yes, please.
A fresh start.
A fresh start. Great. Okay. I appreciate all who have given the captions. Yes, Toastmaster Minu, you want to share something? I saw your video on. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. For me, whenever we start, we think of the peak is Distinguished Toastmaster status. Whoever I meet before doing DTM, normally I get this caption. This is not my cup of tea. Am I right? How many of you also felt in the beginning, this is not my cup of tea? Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Many are raising your hands. When I listen this, what I do, I invite for them for a cup of chai. And I ensure this is our cup of chai. Why? Because I make it very clear, DTM is not your individual achievements. That is an achievement of your process, your perseverance, your passion, and the people around you. So it is a teamwork. Though you achieve individually the beautiful coveted role as DTM, but it is the work of entire team. So with that note, our Zoom, your home, and with a cup of chai, let's proceed further with the DTM journey. So let me go, as we go into DTM, always, many of us people, we are afraid of doing DTM. I feel the lack of knowledge and lack of awareness. So these 4 steps are very important to create that you walk into this DTM journey. First one, desire. I know we all have desires today who are gathered here. All who have not done DTM, they have a lot of desire to achieve DTM. Next is knowledge. So once desire is there, we have to update our knowledge how to achieve DTM. Many of the time, lack of knowledge creates lack of passion, lack of enthusiasm, and lack of planning. So next, once knowledge is there, we will plan. What is my planning to achieve DTM? Then comes plan should be implemented. Any plan without implementation, it's a piece of paper. That's how you achieve your peak, the destination. So I repeat, desire, knowledge, plan, implementation. That's where it takes to your destination. Today, I'm going to share the knowledge and also share the plan and leave it to you for you to implement. Then together we achieve DTM. So let me start. When new member joins, this is a very important knowledge. Many of the members, when I interact regarding DTM, many of us have less knowledge how to achieve DTM, and also there is no clear knowledge. So today, I want to make it in a very simple way, bring this knowledge to you all. First one, all of you know, we have to achieve 2 paths. Am I right? Great. What is the next requirement? I want to have this interactive session, please. So what is the next requirement to achieve DTM? Unmute and talk. You can unmute and talk.
Be a club sponsor.
Be a
Club sponsor.
Be a club sponsor, absolutely right. Then
leadership position.
Leadership position, yes. Which position?
XCOM member for 1 year.
Yes, absolutely right. XCOM member for 1 year.
District officer for 1 year.
District officer for 1 year, great.
Run a speechcraft or a YLP program.
Yes, absolutely right. Speechcraft and YLP program.
Mentor for a new club.
Mentor for a new club, excellent.
Your distinguished project as well?
Yeah, distinguished project, DTM project, absolutely right. Anything else?
Completing pathways.
Completing path, yeah, 2 paths, absolutely right. So you all have told 100% clear answers. Congratulations to you. Let me put all these things in order. First, as we all agree, 2 paths must be achieved, completed by member. Then either you should become club sponsor or speechcraft or youth leadership program. That's the second criteria. Third criteria, club mentor or club coach. And fourth criteria, club officer for 12 months and district officer. Apart from this, you complete your DTM project and you reach to the peak. Now let me dissect each one and further discuss in next slides. So let me go to education. So if you see broadly, these criteria are divided into education, leadership, service, and training. So leadership, service, education, and training. See how beautifully this has been planned. So let's understand now what is education, what are the education goals requirement for this DTM achievement. One, completing 2 paths. As you all agree, at present, we don't have legacy paths. We have only 6 paths, all of you know. Dynamic leadership, engaging humor, motivational strategies, persuasive influence, presentation mastery, and visionary communication. These are the 6 paths. You will be selecting from this 6 part 2 paths. If you're continuing legacy path, there is option you can continue, but the very important message is you have to complete 2 paths. Then completing DTM project. Because why I categorize this is under service. With this DTM project, you will be doing some leadership as a service to the community. Any role you take, it will be a part of service to the community. So what is a very important criteria? Once you complete 3 levels of path, in any first path, once you complete 3 levels, you will be writing a mail to Toastmaster International, education@toastmasterorg.com. And you will be updating them that I have completed 3 levels in my first path. Please unlock my DTM project. So another different DTM project will be loaded in your base camp. So you can see that DTM project is unlocked in your base camp. So that is the first criteria. Many of the members, I see they have completed 1 path, but they have never unlocked their DTM project. It's a different project. Like what you do other project, there is one DTM project which will be uploaded in your base camp by sending the mail once you complete 3 levels in the first path. Then let's move on to leadership requirement and training requirement. Now, what are the leadership requirements? First is club officer and court. Club officer, you should serve the club 12 months. Some of the clubs, they do have club officers for 6 months. So if you are a 6 month term, please ensure you lead the club for 2 sessions, that is 12 months, and ensure court training is attended. That's very important. So that's in your hand. You have to ensure these 2 factors will be achieved during your DTM journey. Next, we move on to service, club mentor or coach. What is the difference between mentor and coach? Anybody? Mentor and coach. Who is mentor and who is coach?
Mentor is appointed to a new club, whereas coach is appointed to a club which is struggling to have minimum membership.
Absolutely right. So mentor is for new club, coach is for struggling club, for a less members. Can somebody define what is this less members? Less, what is the quantity?
8 members.
8?
Less than 12.
12 members.
Yes, let's say 8 is minimum required for the club to be active, but 12 is the ceiling for a club coach. Any club less than 12 members has the right to appoint coach, and district or district leaders can approach these clubs to appoint a coach. So your homework is very simple. Go to a dashboard, check which clubs are less than 12 members, approach the president, approach the area director, approach club growth director, and be a coach for the club. So you are taking a first step for a DTM. Otherwise, or you can become a new club straight mentor. Mentor is the process where when club is formed, 2 people will be selected as leadership role. One is mentor and one is sponsor. So mentor is a person, is a member who guides the club once club is formed continuously, how to run a meeting, how to bring quality, and all the education purpose mentor will guide. So it is for new club. This is normally 6 months, automatically 6-month tenure. Your club president can write to TI that Toastmaster so-and-so completed mentors for 6 months and is role as completed. The moment it will be shown on your dashboard. Now, mentor, you can contact through your area, division, district, and coach a struggling club, area, division, district. You have to communicate and any other criteria for club coach. Anybody? Any other criteria for club coach? Okay, let me discuss. Coach assignment will be assigned less than 12 members, which we all know. Third is club coach module. There is a module in your resources. You have to complete that club coach module. The moment your application goes, TI will check whether you have completed this module. There's a simple management LMS. It is given in a LMS way, and you can just answer all the questions and answer a test there, and you complete that. With that, you will be completing club coach module. This looks like this on your resources on your dashboard. So 3 criteria is very important. You should not be a member of the club. Second, the club should have less than 12 members. Third, you should complete club coach module. With that, you are eligible to be a club coach. So again, you need a support of club, area, even district with the club growth director or PQD or DD. Every district has their own rules, and you can coordinate accordingly to get your club coach position. Next is again services role. It's a club sponsor, YLP or Speechcraft. We all said that, we all know this. Again, sponsor is for new clubs. The process is very simple. Connect to your district. Any new club is forming, please take a role of sponsor. Then either any one, if you take a sponsor, or you have to do YLP. In YLP, you should be a main coordinator. It can be done under club, so you can achieve that. And third is Speechcraft. There's a difference between YLP and Speechcraft. As you know, YLP for less than 18 years, Speechcraft or non-Toastmasters. But Speechcraft has, if you're doing Speechcraft, please ensure you have to buy Speechcraft through dashboard Speechcraft gateway. There is a gateway on your dashboard. You have to enter through that, and you have to enter, you have to bundle 5 bundles of Speechcraft learning material. That is $50. Then you have to enroll those 5 members, and they will come and log into your Speechcraft gateway, and you complete the Speechcraft. That will be recorded by TI to your dashboard. But YLP, we don't have that criteria, you can directly do to your club, select less than 18 members, less than 8 children, less than 18 years, and start doing YLP. YLP, we have two very important resources. One is YLP Participants Guide Workbook and YLP Coordinators Book. So that you have to buy from Toastmaster International. They will send you once you order it. So with that, you will be achieving either YLP or Speechcraft. So once it is done, you can see your dashboard. This all like club coach, sponsor, everything is shown here. This is my dashboard. You can see here. So all those will be, once you complete your all requirement, you can always track through your achievement dashboard on your, when you log into your dashboard. So once assignment awarded, please check your dashboard. Then next criteria, leadership, yes, district officer for 12 months. These are the district leader post. Anything above than area director. Area director and above comes under district officer requirement for your DTM. So 1 year, you have to become a district officer. Then there is one special happy news. Suppose I cannot become a district officer. What is there for me? Because members are more, district roles are less. So there is during international president Lark Dolly, 4-5 years back, she started this option. So what is that option? If you have completed club growth, club coach assignment with 20 members, you made club distinguished, you no need to claim your district officer criteria. So it's a happy news, right? It's a good news. So if you take a club coach role and you ensure your club achieves 20 members with distinguished status, 20 members, not growth with +3 or +5, but 20 members, then you no need to have to become district officer. Now the question is, till last year it was there. Is it continued this year also? I just mailed them recently before our presentation because I wanted to have clear information. Then just 2 days back, I got the information. It clearly confirms even this year, this swapping, this option continues for 25-26. So when you're planning, make sure you have missed district officer role. No need to worry. Before December, you take a club coach and ensure that club achieves 20 members. You no need to apply your district officer criteria. So that's one more special advantage for club coach. Then let's go to a plan. Normally, I planned like this way. You can plan your own way. I'll give you standard plan how you can achieve this DTM. So this is club officer. First year, please take any club officer role. In my club, wherever I am there, new member, first we assign him as sergeant at arms. Why? Because fear of public speaking, he will have every meeting, 3 minutes opening a meeting. Imagine if you're meeting 2 meetings every month, 24 meetings, he has already spoken for almost 24 speeches, just 2 to 3 minutes in the beginning of the meeting. So entire year. So you may ask how I have to become VP and all. Better you can have any club officer, sergeant at arms, or any other roles also. Then you can also start your paths first year itself, so that you start your icebreaker, you can finish in 2 years, 2 paths easily. And now you have online clubs. You can ask the slots in other clubs also. We are very cooperative. That's what I said. It's a team and group effort to achieve DTM. Many clubs will give you options so you can complete your paths in different clubs. Then year 2, you can plan for either youth leadership or speechcraft or club mentor or district officer or paths. Continue your paths and district officer. If you are taken first, what I have done in one of the year, I took club president and area director same year. So that is how I could cover 2 requirements in 1 year. I know it needs a lot of commitment and passion. Yes. Then 3rd year, you can plan for sponsor or coach. And because coaching, you need some experience for 2 years. That's why I put that as a coach as a year 3. And also you can start doing your DTM project. Taking up it. For me, first my DTM, I did 3 times DTM. My first project was 500th meeting online. I invited Manoj Vasudevan as a key speaker online for my Karnataka Club Toastmaster in District 20, Barin. So around 500 members attended the meeting online. That was our objective. 500 members should attend. So 505 members attended for this online meeting. So that was, I coordinated entire event for that. Second was I was event chair for one of the events in District 20. And third was I organized blood donation camp along with the Lions Club in Barron, where our objective was to collect 100 blood units. We collected on 125 blood units. So this is a wonderful project you can do as DTM project, and it will help you to serve the community. And year 4, you can also see that whatever other requirement is there, if you do not keep as year 4. So, but you can plan within 3 years DTM the first time. Second time, whenever the opportunity comes in this plan, please take the role and keep it for your, as you know, fixed deposit. So that achievement will be there whenever you want to achieve. For example, I have done 3 clubs club coach I have done. So that is it. Now already I am a mentor for one of the corporate club. So I will keep that. In future, I want to achieve for 4th time DTM, I can also achieve. So always take responsibility, leadership responsibility, and put it under your plan. So once you're done everything, there is a form. It is available online under resources, Distinguished Toastmaster Award application. This should be filled by you, signed by your club, either president or VP Education. And this form should be sent directly to TI. And once this form is received, they will check all your achievement, because TI has tracked on every achievement what is required. Many times some people say, oh, DTM is easily achievable. It is not easily achievable, but you need a plan, because minimum club officer and president or district officer, you should work for 12 months. So 1 year minimum is required. For any paths to complete, you need at least 1 year. So 2 paths, 2 years. So within 2-3 years, you can plan clearly how to achieve DTM. So this is the application form which you can fill and send. Finally, this is the most happiest moment when this play comes from TI and you hold it in your hand. I have 3. So you can have 1 at least this year. Plan for it. And that joy and enjoyment is entirely different. And once you become DTM, your achievement doesn't stop, because whatever you do after DTM, it should be a quality, it should have class, and it should have vision and mission very clear. Whatever role you do in your membership journey, DTM takes you to a peak, but it doesn't make you to rest. It will have more responsibilities on you to create great learning and serving environment around you. Thank you. With that, any questions, if that's allowed, I can answer. Otherwise, you can always contact me through email, and my mobile number is there. I have a group where 30 members are there. I guide them regularly how to achieve DTM. So far, around 16 members already achieved DTM from that group. So thank you very much. And once again, I thank Division D Director and DTM Unnikrishnan, Program Quality Assistant Director, Division D, giving me an opportunity. Thank you very much, patiently hearing me. Thank you much. Thank you very much. Back to you, Master of Servants.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster, for your valuable time. Distinguished Toastmaster Roshan Lewis, we can see how much generously you have given your time through the presentation, and it's going to have a real impact on everyone who have gathered here, especially the ExCom members. It's a great way to plan ahead how we are going to give a shape to our club. Thank you. Thank you so much for imparting such a valuable education. Now, moving on to our next session, I would like to invite another iconic leader who has put a great way in our Toastmasters fraternity. He has joined Toastmasters in the year 2019. He was the past Area 14 president, a distinguished area director, and he has also held multiple roles, ExCom roles in various other clubs. To name a few: ECE, ECC Club, ACE, God's Own Toastmasters Club. He is a fitness enthusiast, and he is working as a revenue officer in Danata Travels. I would request all of you to give a thunderous round of applause to Distinguished Toastmaster Jasim Abdul Majid on stage.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bessie, for that wonderful words. I'm humbled and honored. Welcome, everyone. I hope all of you are keeping healthy and fit. Please give me a thumbs up if you are keeping healthy and fit this Sunday. Thank you so much. So I'm a firm believer that health and the free time are the two of the blessings in our life. And I'm happy that you all are keeping healthy and fit. We all need to work to keep ourselves healthy and fit. And also, today being a Sunday, attending this session to enhance our knowledge. So we all should be proud of that, and please give a tap to yourself. Thank you. Now, and when I embarked a journey in 2019 in Toastmasters, I never thought I'll be on the stage doing my icebreaker speech. I didn't have a clarity. I never thought I'll be taking a club officer's role or a district officer role. I never thought while I'm doing the icebreaker speech, I'll be completing two pathways. And I never was dared to dream about the Distinguished Toastmaster achievement. But when I achieved the Distinguished Toastmaster achievement, that process made me a better person, a better communicator. It also helped me to advance my career. Above all, I got a good network of friends who are always there for my support as a mentor, as a best friends. So, dear Toastmasters and guests, once again, I welcome all of you to today's panel discussion, the DTM Lighthouse. So what you heard now, how to start effectively with the icebreaker speech and how to reach that peak from Toastmaster Agnik and DTM Roshan. Now what we are going to hear today in this session, what happens in between, the reality, how we can reach from the icebreaker to DTM, the experiences, the wisdom and the insight. So for that, we have four aspiring leaders joining us today, and let me welcome them with their introduction. We have four panelists: Distinguished Toastmaster Anil Vidhyadharan, Distinguished Toastmaster Shuaib Kandoth, Distinguished Toastmaster Aravindakshan, and Distinguished Toastmaster Rajendra Varma. So, Distinguished Toastmaster Anil Vidhyadharan is a mechanical engineer, graduated from Pune University, and a proud resident of UAE for past 24 years. He is currently associate with RAC Government Mining Company. With over 14 years of dedicated service in Toastmasters, he has held several key leadership roles like Area 36 Director in 2017-18, and he was awarded as the Best Area Director of the Year. He was also taken the Division K Director in the year 2018 and 19, and there also he was awarded as the Best Area Division Director of the Year. He was the District 105 Residential Chair in 2019 and 20. He was the District 105 Logistics Manager in 2021, Division K Advisor in 2020 and 21, District 105 Club Retention Chair in 21-22, and a Division K Mentor. And if you have witnessed the 2023-24 DTAC in RAC, the ever memorable DTAC, he was the man behind that. Yes, he was the DTAC chair in 2023-24 DTAC for the District 127. He has successfully chartered numerous Toastmasters clubs across the UAE and has served several clubs officers role like president to the treasurer and the surgeon at arms. And in addition, he served as a club mentor, coach, and sponsor. As second panelist, Distinguished Toastmaster Shuaib Kandoth. He started his Toastmaster journey in 2009. He is a proud resident of UAE for past 24 years. He is currently living in UAE with his family. He is an entrepreneur by profession, running a ship chandler business. He has served in several key leadership roles as a club president, area director, and the first director of Division D in District 127. And he was the last year District 127 finance manager. Beyond Toastmasters, he is passionate about fitness, and he is known for his ever smiling personality and energetic voice. So welcome the Distinguished Toastmaster Shuaib Kandoth and Distinguished Toastmaster Anil Vidhyadharan. And third panelist, Distinguished Toastmaster Aravindakshan, is a chartered accountant by profession. He has been a dedicated Toastmaster for the past 13 years. Over these years, he has served in various executive roles, including president of 3 clubs, ICARE Toastmaster, Friends of Yoga, CMA Toastmasters. He has attended 4 international Toastmaster International Convention and successfully completed 3 pathways. And he's continuing his learning through Toastmasters. Our next panelist, Distinguished Toastmaster Rajendra Varma. He's a master's in commerce and a retired banker. He's now self-employed as a consultant, trainer, and investment advisor. He served as a member of he's serving as a member of Senior Management Committee at Indian School, Wadi Kabir, Cambridge. With over 24 years of experience as a Toastmaster, he has held several key leadership roles, including District 105 Audit Chair, past DTAC Chair, past Division D Director, and a DTAC Ambassador. He has conducted all the trainings outlined in the Toastmaster International Manual. He is a multiple winner of table topic and evaluation contest at the DTAC level. He continues to be an inspiring leader, an active member of Morrison Muscat Toastmasters Club under Division 105. So thank you so much, everyone, all the panelists for joining us today, and we are honored to have you here. And I'm once again welcoming you all for this session, the DTM Lighthouse. So hope all the panelists are ready. Yes, thank you. So my first question to Distinguished Toastmaster Anil Vidhyadharan. So DTM Anilji, we know for long years, and you're the first person who ignited that spark in me as a Toastmaster. So my question to you, as a mentor or mentee, what has been the most powerful lesson you learned through the relationship, and how has it helped you? How has it shaped you to grow in professionally and personally?
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Shasim. I hope you can hear me clearly.
Yes, we can. Yeah, please go on.
Good afternoon, Division D members, as well as the distinguished guests who all over joined around the globe. Toastmaster Jasim, you are very close to me because your Toastmasters journey started and we were there to support you. Together, we done a lot of things around our Toastmasters traveling in UAE. The question about mentee-mentor relationship. I would like to say that a mentor empowers a person to see a possible future and believe it can be achievable or obtained. That is the greatest asset in Toastmasters I had learned during my journey. As you rightly said that a gold medalist from Pune University in mechanical engineering back in 1990, I always stood back as basically an introvert, cannot present myself what I am carrying in my brain. Always somebody is taking that credentials because I cannot speak in front of an audience. This journey has been changed after getting mentorship in Toastmasters. The growth changed my career as well as my relations in my family as well as the community relationship. Today, you can see whatever I had achieved in my journey as a communicator or leadership journey, it's from Toastmasters only. Regarding the mentors, so many mentors throughout my journey. There was a group of mentors who formed the first club in Northern Emirates. It was in 2010. DTM Balaji was there all the way from Dubai to traveling, and from Fujairah, lot of Toastmasters. They collectively coming and explaining about the benefit of Toastmasters, and I had luckily associated with them and continued the journey. Looking through my rear view mirror, I can see that those mentors, they ensured that each and every individual is there continuing this journey, are empowered and achieving their personal goals. The great lesson I had learned from my mentors is that pay back to the community. Just don't achieve what you want and leave the community and go away from there. No. Stay there, be there, and together ensure that these benefits going to other generations. I mean, not in aspects of age, but in aspects of the newcomers. We heard today, Distinguished Toastmaster Agnik presented Icebreaker Journey. Literally, mastering art of icebreaker is the key element where you starting your journey. Also, DTM Roshan explained about the road to DTM. That is the beginning and the end. No, it is not the end. From DTM, you are starting your journey again as a beginner to serve the community. Over to you, Toastmaster Jasik.
Thank you so much, DTM LG. Thank you so much for that wisdom. Yes, mentorship is mentorship is a very vital role, plays a vital role in our in this transformation journey of Toastmasters. Thank you so much for sharing that wisdom. Now my question to DTM Shuaib Kandoth. DTM Shuaib Kandoth is a very simple and humble personality. He is always ever smiling, and you always stood with everyone to guide the way, support them. So my question to you, you've reached the height of Toastmasters honor, the DTM. How has the journey shaped you as a leader or a communicator? Or do you, DTM Shuaib?
Thank you so much. Am I audible?
Yes, very much.
Thank you so much, Jazim Abdul Majid, your wonderful introduction on a Sunday afternoon. And thank you so much for your question. When I think of my journey to Distinguished Toastmasters, I see it as a long voyage across the sea. And like every voyager, I too was searching. Thank you so much for listening. Yeah. And like every voyager, I too was searching for a lighthouse to guide me. You know, I first stepped into Toastmasters back in 2007, unofficially, and officially in 2009. At that time, I was just looking to improve my communication. But as I sailed through this journey, the ocean revealed more opportunities to serve, to lead, to grow. Along the way, I had the privilege to serve in 3 different terms as a club president, where I learned that leadership is not about wearing a badge, but about lifting people up and creating a culture where everyone can grow. Later, as an area director, I discovered the joy of collaboration, how building bridges between clubs could strengthen an entire community. This division, especially for me, it's very close to my heart because I had, as Jasim mentioned, I had the honor of serving as its first director. It felt like setting up a new lighthouse, a beacon of for others to follow. And most recently, as the District 127 Finance Manager, I learned that leadership also means stewardship, ensuring trust, accountability for something bigger than myself. Anuradha. Hello, Anuradha. Please mute yourself.
Please keep yourself muted so that everybody can listen the panelists saying. Thank you. Sorry for the interruption.
No problem. Looking back, the DTM journey has been more than a title. It has been about transformation from someone who once feared the stage. I remember in 2009 when I was giving the icebreaker speech, and to someone who now empowers others to find their own voice. Really, it is, it's boosting me a lot. When I reflect on the theme, today's theme, the DTM Lighthouse, guiding the way, I realize that my journey has shaped me to not only be guided, but also to become a small lighthouse myself, standing firm, shining a light, as you mentioned, smiling everywhere I go, and helping others find their way in this vast ocean of opportunities. Thank you to DTM Jasim, for this wonderful opportunity and your question. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, DTM Shuaib. Yes. Collaboration is what Toastmasters will teach us to make our network grow. Thank you so much for that wisdom. Now, my next question to Distinguished Toastmaster Aravindakshan. Toastmaster Aravindakshan, you've been known as a managing crisis very effectively. So I remember one of the meeting I was struggling with the role plays and I had to take multiple roles. And in the general evaluation, you said very encouraging word. You're the crisis manager. So that day onwards, something like a new term or a new skill I was learning. So my question to you, what was a major obstacle that you encountered on your path to DTM? And how did you overcome it while staying motivated? DTM Anil, over to you.
Dear Toastmasters, good afternoon. Thank you, Division D, for that wonderful opportunity. Thank you, DTM Jasim, for a very enlightening question. By borrowing your 2 words of your question, staying motivated. That is the fundamental, primary, and core things in Toastmasters journey to ensure the sustainability of our education. How to stay motivated? Always, and unless other curriculum, we don't have a class teacher or a principal or parents to push or force us or blackmail us to stay motivated and continue our education, but here to push ourselves. So whenever I am lazy or I feel that I need not go to Toastmasters meeting today, I just remind myself of my mission, why I joined Toastmasters. Why I joined Toastmasters? Because even though I was technically proficient, successful, I was not successful in my communication and leadership skill. That's the reason. That was the reason for major failure in my profession. That's why I joined Toastmasters. When I joined Toastmasters, I saw dramatic improvement in my communication leadership journey. So I did my DTM path. To answer to your question, the major hurdles. I did my DTM in old curriculum. I am supposed to do this communication and leadership journey parallelly. In communication, I was supposed to complete 40 speeches. 10 speeches in the primary level, then 30 speeches in the advanced level. I joined a club where the number of members were more than 50 and getting the speech role was very difficult. So I decided I want to complete these 40 speeches immediately. So how I overcome this situation is by joining other clubs. I joined other clubs. By joining other clubs, I got the opportunity to give speeches there. Also, opportunity to see new audience, new people, new leaders, exciting learning opportunity. That enabled me to stay communicated, connected, and that increased my confidence. So major problem was getting the speaking role and opportunity in my own club. So the solution was to extend my reach to many Toastmasters clubs. That was the solution. Thank you, DTM Jesse.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Arunji. So yes, the learning is, thank you for that wisdom. Yes, when we go beyond push beyond our limits, that's when the transformation happens. It's always true in fitness also. I always say, when you do your last repetition, that's when your muscle grows, your heart becomes strong. So thank you so much. Now my next question to Toastmaster Rajendra, you made a mark as an aspiring leader in Toastmaster fraternity. So now we can see in today's world is a race course where everybody is behind that numbers, targets, right? Everybody wants to reach the target. So during this race, many times the person's interest, or passion, or convenience, or personal life is ignored. So my question to you: what role does humanity play in leadership within Toastmasters and beyond? Over to you, DTM Rajendra.
Thank you. A very good afternoon to my panelists here and to the moderator, and thankful for this opportunity given to me. You really touched my heart by asking this question to me. Humility. Oh my God. They say leadership is all about confidence, vision, charisma. Yes, that's fine. But let me tell you, sometimes it is about something which is less glamorous but equally important, and that is humility. Now, humility doesn't mean walking around saying, "Oh, I'm nobody, I know nothing." If that were true, then I will be world champion of humility. Just ask my wife. She reminds me daily how little I know on the shopping list, I mean. In Toastmasters, humility plays a magical role. Think about it. When a club president admits, "Oh, I forgot the agenda. Can anyone spare a copy?" Or, "Apologies, I missed to introduce the guest today." The members will feel free to admit their own mistakes too. And that creates a culture where everyone can grow. Further, a humble leader celebrates others' victories louder than his or her own. They shine the spotlight on members, not themselves. Trust me, when you shine the spotlight too long on yourself, it gets very hot there. And we are in peak summer here in Middle East, right? Beyond Toastmasters, humility is what separates people. Follow from leaders to people who merely are tolerated. The humble leader says, "I don't have the answers for all the things, but together, let's figure it out." And that is a voice which people would like to rally behind. So, leadership without humility is like a speech without a timer. Eventually, it just goes on too long. Let's lead with confidence, yes, but with the grace to listen, to learn, and to laugh at ourselves along the way. I trust that answers your question, Jason. Back to you.
Thank you, DTM Rajendra. Yes, yeah, you very well said. Toastmasters is a place where we learn to acknowledge, celebrate others' victories selflessly, and our Toastmasters value, the three of our value: respect, integrity, and the service plays a vital role in that. Thank you so much for that wisdom. Now, my question again, I'm coming back to DTM Anilji again. Anilji, we have seen you traveling from Ras Al Khaimah to Dubai to Fujairah. Everywhere you attend the meetings, everywhere, different Emirates in a day. Same day we have seen you attending meeting in every day. But actually, in today's world, it is very difficult for many to pursue this passion of Toastmasters by keeping our personal and professional commitment. So, what advice would you give to emerging leaders who want to pursue this Toastmasters transformational journey and leave their mark in this Toastmaster fraternity while balancing their personal and professional life?
Once again, good afternoon to you all. Thank you, our youngest, energetic, and my mentor in fitness is none other than Toastmaster Jasim. I will like to take the words from DTM Rajendra Varma regarding the humility which we are connecting through the Toastmasters. DTM Shuaib's DTM is not stopping you from your journey. And DTM Aravindakshan is the sustainability in Toastmasters where you are coming. As you always saying one thing that people may have hearing your words, but they always feel your attitude. John C. Maxwell, that quote which I'm always taking in my journey, that the leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Unless until you are not showing that, or you are not guiding them, or you are not leading with that one, you cannot say that what you are keeping. The Toastmasters International is always emphasizing on the core values, and the first one is always telling the integrity. Coming to the respect, service, then only the excellence comes. So integrity is the part where once you accepted the role, once you are accepting that I would like to take this role in Toastmasters International, this fraternity, it's our commitment and dedication to travel. Doesn't matter where, from which end to which end you are traveling. Coming to that point, how you are balancing your work life, personal time spans and all, it's basically 24 hours is enough for everyone to manage our routines. However, it's us to determine that how we are spending the quality time in which group. Toastmasters is the only community which you can see and feel that nobody will judge you and nobody will teach you in that way. Always encouraging, like my daughter used to say me that I can't understand this community, that because every time everybody is clapping and encouraging others. Doesn't matter what they say, if it is right or wrong, but you people are encouraging. So that positive vibe, borrowing the word from the new gens, the vibe, that vibe is keeping us together. My advice to those young leaders emerging in this journey is that don't give up. Like DTM Roshan said that this is not my cup of tea. From there, this is our cup of tea. That's the changeover. That's the change of mindset. Let us together do this journey for last 100 years. It's spanning and it will remain. It will continue. Whether Anil is there, Jasim is there, not, but Toastmasters will remain this journey. I wish everyone who is emerging in this journey, be there, continue there, serve yourself and the community. The benefit is yours only. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, DTM Anilji, for that wisdom. Yes, you rightly said. Yes, it is about how we keep ourselves connected. We need to find the right friends, and it is a very it is one way we can encourage, motivate ourselves, and by being the positive community. And yeah, to add that, progress didn't happen by attending only by attending 2 meetings in a month. We always need to find friends, be connected with them. And many of as I mentioned before, I have many friends. I speak to them alternative days or in a week to share ideas, thoughts, and to seek support. So this is the right platform. You need to find. You can find the right well wishes. Thank you so much. And now I'm coming to DTM Shuaib. DTM Shuaib, we know that it's not been easy to stay motivated and inspired from 2007 to 2025. We know for a fact that many people who started this journey along with you are not able to continue as you are doing today. So how did you stay motivated when progressing toward DTM or till today, when you found many obstacles and many things overwhelming? Over to you.
Thank you so much, DTM Jasim, for your question. The journey to DTM is not a straight or a calm sea. It is full of waves, storms, and sometimes long stretches where progress feels invisible. For me, there were times when balancing family, career, and of course, my company and Toastmasters commitments felt overwhelming. Taking leadership roles back to back, many times, president's role, many clubs roles, area director roles, division, leadership, district finance manager role was both exciting and exhausting. So how did I stay motivated? The first source was my purpose. I reminded myself why I joined Toastmasters. Of course, to grow, to serve, and to make a difference. Whenever I felt progress was slow, I thought of the countless people in our club who were finding courage to speak. Sometimes, for the very first time, their growth became my fuel, actually. The second source was my mentors and my fellow members. Just like a ship depends on both the lighthouse and the crew.
No, I've slept. I have to get up, do some work. You finished eating?
No, thank you so much, Sumedha ji. ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਹੈ ਚੰਗਾ ਹੈ yes thank you yes where I stopped okay whenever I felt progress was slow I thought of the countless people in our club who were finding courage to speak sometimes very first time their growth was my fuel actually. The second source was my mentors and my fellow members. Just like a ship depends on both the lighthouse and the crew. I learned on my mentors, guidance, and my peers' encouragements. Every word of appreciation, every push to take the next road kept me sailing. The third source was faith and patience. I realized growth is not instant. It is a process. Just as the Quran reminds us, indeed, with hardship comes ease. Every obstacle was not a dead end, but a stepping stone. In the end, those slow phases become the most important part of the journey. Because when I finally reached DTM, it was not just a recognition of completing paths and projects. It was proof that persistence, patience, and passion can carry us through any storm. So to me, challenges were not the end of the story. They were the waves that made the lighthouse even more meaningful and lightful. Thank you so much, Jasim. Back to you.
Thank you, DTM Shuaib. Yeah, thank you for sharing that wisdom. Truly, I really admire you because as we know close to each other for past 10 years, 5-6 years, I know that you had a lot of setbacks, but you stayed calm and patient on all those, and you achieved your success in your career and personal life. So thank you for sharing that wisdom, how you managed to do that. Thank you very much. Now coming to DTM Aravindakshan. So we know that you made your mark. You have your signature style in Toastmasters and you're professional. So how did Toastmaster help you to achieve the way you lead teams and influence people, both inside and outside Toastmasters?
Okay.
Over to you.
Before answering the question, let me borrow 3 words from Anil sir, the word of integrity, from Shoaib, the patience, from Rajendra sir, humility. Before joining Toastmasters, I was thinking that leadership or being a manager or director, their role was to issue command, instruction, and other work is to just to follow or obey. As a master-servant relationship, it was based on my past experiences and with the previous employers and all. But when I joined Toastmasters, I got to know the truly transformational concept, the servant leadership. Servant leadership is just not you become at the simultaneously you become assertive, at the same time you become approachable, kind, empathetic, having a person of integrity, patience, and humility. This I learned from Toastmasters. When I changed my shift from this old master-servant thought to the servant leadership, the entire thought about leadership changed. It affected my office relationship. As you know, last 10 years, the UAE went through the transformational dramatic shift in the compliance landscape in terms of VAT law, corporate law, as well as various other laws. As a leader, as a finance leader in my organization, I took the leadership to handle those situations, conducted training, and involved all the stakeholders in the company. You know, this subject of tax is very difficult to convince to the people, especially the business owners. But I could successfully able to manage those subjects. I believe all this happened because of the learning I got from Toastmasters. Be assertive, very strong in the company with your topic. At the same time, be approachable, friendly, and make the people to understand your message. That is the thing I learned. That's how I influenced my organization. In Toastmasters also, I applied this concept. Especially this concept is very much required when you run a new club, because you are meeting people having no background about Toastmasters. You have to train them, teach them, and bring to this concept. So it is required a lot of patience, and you need to be very humble. Need to, as Jayendra sir mentioned, we have to admit our mistakes to encourage the people to make the admit to have a friendly atmosphere. So to sum up my answer to your question, I learned the concept of servant leadership to influence the people and to learn leadership journey. Over to you, Toastmaster Jasi.
Thank you so much, DTM Aravindakshan. Yes. In Toastmasters, we learn things. We learn things by experience, and we are ready to take up the challenge in our practical life. Yeah, I always believe like this Toastmasters is like a test phase. We can unleash our potential. We can try anything, and there are people. If we make mistake or if we fail, people are there to support us, to guide us. Then we are ready when we have a real situation outside the world to take up. Thank you so much for sharing that wisdom. Now, my last question to DTM Rajendra. It's about the future of wisdom for all of us, or especially for the new Toastmasters who is aspiring, who is pursuing this journey to become a DTM. What advice would you give to the current members who aspire to earn their DTM while also ensuring the journey is meaningful? I'll repeat the question once again. What advice would you give to current members who aspire to earn DTM award while also ensuring this transformation journey is meaningful? Over to you.
Thank you again, Jason.
DTM Rajendra.
Yeah, thank you again, Jason.
Thank you.
When members tell me that they aspire to earn their DTM, which is Distinguished Toastmasters, I always congratulate. After all, it is a PhD in Toastmasters, right? But here is the real advice. Don't chase initials, chase the impact. Think of DTM like climbing a mountain. If you only stare at the summit at the top, you will miss the breathtaking view on the way. The laughter from the club meetings, the friendships that are formed, the butterflies in your stomach while giving a speech, and the joy of mentoring someone who blossoms. I know a Toastmaster who raced through the project so fast, we joke. He wasn't in pathway, he was on a highway. By the time he reached the DTM, he just looked around and said, wait, did I miss out what everyone else got the fun? That's when he realized it's not just about finishing, it's about flourishing. So how do you make the journey meaningful? Slow down and savor. Don't just tick off the projects like a shopping list. Ask yourself, what am I learning? How am I growing? Again, secondly, mentor with intentions. Completing a mentoring project isn't about signing a form. It's about changing someone else. I guarantee the day your mentee delivers their best and the first great speech, you will feel better even than receiving the DTM award. Learn to serve, not to collect titles. Every leadership role is a chance to build people, not just to build your resume. If your club or a district is stronger because you were there, then you have earned probably more than what a DTM can earn you. Remember, a DTM certificate hangs on a wall, but the stories, the friendship, the impact that you did on the people's life, that lives in their hearts. So yes, aim for your DTM, but make sure when you get there, you can look back and say, this is not the destination. It is all about a meaningful journey. If I can conclude on behalf of all my panelists, DTM is a lighthouse. It was, it will remain. What probably we did jointly is added more light to this lighthouse, guiding the way that we all need to have a different perspective of DTM. This, to my knowledge, is my own humble way adding to the lighthouse. Over to you, Toastmaster Jasper.
Thank you so much, DTM Rajendra ji, DTM Anil ji, DTM Shuaib ji, and DTM Arun ji. Thank you so much, all the panelists, for sharing your wisdom and insight. I hope all of you, the audience, you got a great lessons, a great wisdom of years from these aspiring leaders. And yes, on the closing note, I'd like to say, please stay consistent, please stay connected, take the roles. It's not, just don't limit with the 2 meetings in a month. Stay connected with members, attend as much as meeting, education sessions as possible. And yes, if you're not finding any the result today, definitely one day it will come. Because my daughter asked me once, like, you're always attending meetings, you're always on the Toastmasters, but are you getting any money? But I told her, one day it will pay you back, and it happened. So don't worry, you have a vision, you have a goal, you will definitely reach there. So, and as the DTM Rajendra said, don't try to finish, just flourish. The achievements are just the milestone. Take it as a milestone to reach your goals. Thank you so much, and I'd like to end this session. And now I would like to hand over this session to a great person. He's one of my best friend. Who is the person behind this all these sessions? It's his great idea to conduct this session. Every meeting, he coordinates the people, he brings the people, and he works very closely with our division director. He's a deputy general manager, working as a deputy general manager at a safety company, and he would like to, and he is a business coach by passion. Please, and he's a past division area 16 director, and currently serving as an assistant program quality director in division D. Please put your hands to welcome to Distinguished Toastmaster Agnik to say the word of thanks. Over to you, DTM Agnik.
Thank you so much, DTM Jasim, for your Distinguished Toastmaster Jasim, for your kind words. A good afternoon to fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, and eminent dignitaries. As Aldous Huxley profoundly stated that what happened is not important. What you do with what happened is important. With that inspiring thought, I extend warm welcome and heartfelt thanks to everyone who made Division D education event in collaboration with District 127 a resounding success. Your active participation, insightful presentation, and engaging discussions truly enriched our day. We are especially grateful for the guidance and unwavering support, inspiration, and consistent encouragement from our District 127 leaders, DTM Sujil, District Director, DTM Shakil Anwar Chowdhury, Program Quality Director, DTM Soumya Shetty, District Club Growth Director. Additionally, I extend my sincere gratitude to this morning Master of Ceremony, the vibrant lady, Toastmaster Bestie Ravi. Thank you so much. Our esteemed trainers, Icebreaker trainer, Toastmaster Agnik Bose. Thank you so much. And our DTM trainer, DTM Lighthouse, DTM Roshan Lewis, our sincere gratitude. Today, we were privileged to listen and experience abundant wisdom from the great veteran leaders from Toastmaster fraternity. So my privilege and pleasure to convey my sincere gratitude on behalf of Division D. The first panelist and my mentor, DTM Anil Vidhyadharan, my sincere gratitude. The second, also my mentor, DTM Shuaib Kandoth, my sincere gratitudes. DTM, third panelist, DTM Aravindakshan, my sincere gratitude. And the fourth panelist, DTM Rajendra Varma, my sincere gratitude. Be part of this show and event and share your wisdom. Thank you so much. A special thanks to our indispensable technical team, the Toastmaster Jinesh, District 127 IT Manager, our Zoom Master, Toastmaster Nishad, our timer, Toastmaster Momida Day. Finally, the immense appreciation to the captain and of this DTM Lighthouse section, my sincere friend and my mentor to our DTM Distinguished Toastmaster Jasim Abdul Majid, and our this morning's Sergeant Am's Toastmaster Naveen Manchuran, and to all the members and well-wishers of the Toastmaster fraternity, thank you for the invaluable contribution. We appreciate everyone's efforts and eagerly look forward to see you to our future events. Once again, thank you so much to each and everyone. At this point, I would like to invite to close this educational session our past Division D Director, DTM Raminda, and now the founder of Wings of Magic Toastmaster Club and a servant leader, true servant leader. Over to DTM Raminda Singh. Over to you, sir. Thank you so much.
We all are communicator and leaders. And Division D is in support with district team for having the knowledge in our day-to-day life and fulfilling the mission of Toastmaster International. We empowered individuals to become more effective communicator and leaders. So how we can become more effective and leaders? By increasing our level. And with this chapter 2 of Division D, building leaders across the border, and the insight of the expertise of distinguished Toastmaster as well as individual. I close the meeting with 3 A's. Accept whatever you want to do it. Assure there will be resources and support, you will get it. And third, start acting upon. Unless until you act, you cannot get what you want to do it. With this, I close the session. Already we are running 22 minutes late. Thank you very much for all of you. Thank you. Act, assure. Bye-bye. Have a nice journey.
Thank you. Zoom Master, can we have a group picture?
Please, yeah. Everyone can open the video, please. We'll quickly take a picture. Sorry, just a minute. Okay, one more. Please try to open the video as much as possible, please, wherever possible. Thank you once again, please. We need to open the video one more time. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all once again. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your blessings.
Everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, all of you. Enjoyed being a part of this.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Prashant. Thank you very much.
See you until next time. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajendra ji, all the way from Oman.
Yes.
My pleasure. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
We'll continue strengthening our bond.
Yes, look forward to that.
Yeah.
We'll have more meetings.
Actually, we were all together, actually, 127, 105 split. Otherwise, until 2 years back, we were all together, actually, under one roof.
05.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, all of you gentlemen. Toastmasters, this is Sherilyn from Bud's Toastmasters group.
Thank you so much,
Most
Sherilyn.
welcome, Toastmasters Sherilyn.
Thank you.
Thank you. Pleasure to know you, Dr. Prashant, even know you, Mr. Uni Krishnan, Mr. Jasim. Give me an opportunity to interact with them. And of course, see my old friends, Anil Vidhyadharan. I think I know him for years together. Incidentally, I saw that there were 3 of us in the DTM panel who were exactly 24 years old in Toastmasters.
Nice selection, no? Excellent selection.
Yeah, absolutely. Whoever has done that selection, hats off to them. Okay, thank you very much. I'll take leave now. Bye-bye, all of you.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you so much.